Okay, hi guys, I'm back. I'm going to be talking to shortly because this is the second video of the day. I'm still driving. Kasia's still in ABA camp. I'm Beata. I'm going to talk about Syngap1, and this short episode is going to be about Promise Natural History Study, and specifically for my Arizona Syngapians and Syngap families. Let's talk about Colorado. Let's talk about Children's Hospital in Colorado and Natural History Study in Colorado. So most of us, most of you in Arizona are in Phoenix. I live in Tucson, so it's a little bit different for me, but if you live in Phoenix, I'm pretty sure there's plenty of flights to Denver, Colorado, and it's not a bad flight from Tucson. It's about 2 hours, and we have direct flights from Tucson. So if you live near Tucson or in Tucson, no problem with flying out to Denver and flying back from Denver. Again, it's about 2 hours. I know flying with the Syngap1, it's not the greatest thing, but we've talked about in this series about clinical trials, and I want to talk to you about how going to Colorado or going to any Promise sites can be a great practice for traveling, for clinical trials, and for the treatment. You guys, we don't know, in Arizona we have I believe 14 families right now, which is a lot, but we don't have a center that is identified as a center of excellence for giving ASO treatments or trials. We don't know if it's going to be. God, that would be a dream. In Phoenix, even. I mean, I'm not even saying Tucson, but we do have a university hospital here. So, but even in Phoenix, that would be a dream. But chances are we would have to travel for treatment, for clinical trials, and this Promise study can be a great practice, right? We have to practice. It's hard. I travel with Kasia by myself. This year was my second time traveling to Colorado. Tucson Airport it's wonderful. I mean, it's a very small airport. We get through very easily. Denver Airport, on the other hand, it's huge, which was shocking to me. I had no idea. So it's huge. There's a train. It's not very simple, but I'm going to tell you the first time was harder than the second time, and I'm sure third time is going to be easier than the last time. So we took an Uber from the hospital to the airport, and that worked great. I mean, that worked out great. I'm going to make another episode about traveling itself, by airplane, and if you have to take an Uber, like, what do we do? You guys may not know or may know that I travel with Kasia. We do as a family. We travel to Poland every year, and it's a long flight. I mean, it's a 3-day trip for us because we do take breaks. The longest flight is about 13 hours, and there's a time change, 9 hours. I can talk about that as well. But in short, I would like to remind everybody the Promise study is available. I will tell you that in Colorado there was a huge difference between the first year we went. They just started seeing patients in Syngap patients in Colorado. They were already excellent, and this year they've learned so much in 1 year. They have learned so much, and we had a wonderful visit. You guys, we have great. Kasia has 8 specialists that she sees here in Tucson at least once a year. Some of them we see, every couple of months, every 3 months. But some of them we see, at least once a year. She has a great team. I think she has the best doctors in Tucson, and we have great doctors in Tucson because we have the university hospital and medical school and all that stuff. So, but I still go to Colorado, and I am just in love with the report that they gave me this year. The last year was great, but this year was even more valuable, because this year we also had neuropsychology evaluation that lasted 3 hours, and it was fantastic. So I will talk about this in a separate video for you guys in this one, because I don't have a lot of time here. I'm almost home. So I would like to encourage you to think about travel to Colorado. Syngap1 does have financial support for people who would like to go, but it's difficult to pull off and maybe a hardship. So no problem at all. You can apply for for financial support through Syngap1. We do have funds allocated for that reason, and the more the better. So don't even think twice about it. Just if money is an issue, it's not an issue. So your trip will be covered. So, and you will there's a paperwork involved, and I can also talk about the paperwork and how to for me, we got 100% of this visit covered. The promise part, it's covered by the funds from Syngap1. The clinical part, you will get clinical advice, you will get prescriptions and all that stuff. So that part is it should be covered by your insurance. It is covered by my insurance. So, and you will get all of that done before you go, like all of the information. So for the Arizona families, Kasia does have Altex, which is a DDD program. So she does have a Medicaid insurance for disability. She also has a private insurance, but as far as I know, this should be covered even without private insurance. So but it's an individual thing. So I'm going to make a video about the paperwork, the procedures. I'm going to make a video about travel, specifically to Colorado. So those are the topics we're going to talk about a little bit later. Okay, I gotta go. They tell me I can't post on the internet like a way to my home or whatever, because the people, they're like, dead people may know where I'm living or something. Anyway, so it's a security issue. So I'm almost home. Okay, anyway, you guys, next time. Okay, bye.